Morning everyone, Dr. Hamish here. The lady that rears our calves just come into the cache and told me we've got a cow down. Yesterday we didn't have any calves. Today we must have one, I would say, if she's down. So I'm going to go and see what the problem is. I've got my bags, got the GoPro this time, so we get a bit better footage. She's going to need spinning around. She's in a peculiar position. There is a calf just there. I'd say it's her calf. Can't see any others around. She's got some cleanings hanging out of her bum, so let's get to it. I'm going to put one under the skin for a start, like last time. So the cows are milking really well at the moment, better than this time last season. For the month of August we were behind by about 100 milk solids, and then September the cows have just started cranking, whereas last year they weren't. So we've been sending 4,000 litres for the last couple of days, versus last year they were sending 3,600 litres. So they're doing, I worked out they were doing, the milkers are doing 17.7 litres once a day, which I'm really happy with that. They should hopefully still come up a little bit. We've had really good grass growing conditions. Spring has got here. Our sow count's up a little bit. I don't know. Well, got ideas. We didn't use dry cow. There was only 62 cows we used dry cow on. Everything else just had teat seal. So that could be why the sow count is up a little bit. Right now we're sitting I think we're 3% ahead of last season for the season. So we're actually, I think, 100 milk solids ahead now. So that's good. It's really good. So now I'm going to get one into her milk pan, hopefully. She's not dead, just so you know. The only risk with the way she's lying at the moment is she can spew up whatever's in her gut, and sometimes they'll inhale it when they're doing that, so hopefully she hasn't done anything like that. But we'll quickly get this vein in. Get the needle in the vein and get this into her. So yeah, it's quieting down now. We've only got 13 cows left to calve, which is, I think it's pretty good. We only start calving on the 1st, and today is the 14th of September, and we calve a total of 200. We got 259 cows to calve. We had 7 empties. So one empty was the cow that had mastitis, who aborted her calf, but the rest of them are all ones that have slipped or aborted over the drive time. Mint day today though, super nice. We've had good weather. We've probably had 5 days of dry weather, which really means we're due for some rain, because we need a bit of rain to keep the ground moist. But the temperature's staying warm, so it's all good. Just slow down a bit. If you put it in too fast, you can cause the cow to die. So this afternoon, going on another ride. Going to Matatoki for a ride this afternoon, 1 o'clock. Looking forward to that. It'll be fun. Won't be filming any of that because it's private tracks. A good sign that I've noticed when you're putting it in the vein, if it starts to blow up around the vein, it means you're not in the vein. And right now, it's not blowing up, so that means the solution is going straight in the vein, which is good. It means we're going to get a good response. Because I have had it where you try and get the vein and it just blows up around the vein, which means you haven't got it. Yeah, so going back to cow production, they're doing 17.7 litres, which I think is pretty good for once a day, and it works out to be 1.6 milk solids a cow at the moment. There you go, wake up. Don't die on me, you don't want that. We got 73 heifer replacements out of our 3-week AB period, which is super. Our halfway point for calving was 13 days. Again, that's pretty good. So this cow here was a heifer on our first season. We started she milking. Number 66, I think. I can't see air tag, but I think that's what it is. The rest of this under the skin. I can get a bit of skin to put it under. And we're going to sit her up, try and spin her around, and get her to stand up. Quite often it's just the position where she, you know, if she was sitting on a flat spot she might have been alright, but she's sitting slightly downhill, so you know, if she might have sat down here to have the calf, and because it's been on lean, she's naturally leaned over and not been able to stand up. Easy girl, come on. Number 66. Come on, take it. Trying to pick it. Yay. We'll just give her a minute. She's sitting on her back foot a bit funny, so it doesn't help. Come on, you gonna get up? Really would like to. That's better. Come on, up again. She's sitting on one of her teats and it's squirting the milk out. Well, I'm yet to do a cow for you where she stands up. A lot of cows they'll just you know, you give them the one in the vein, one under the skin, and you give them a couple of seconds and a bit of a hit on the back and up they get, but not this time. But that's alright. Alright, I shall get back into the cow shed. Alright, so had another cow with milk fever this morning, number 237. We milked her and she, when we were letting her out, she went down, so there she is. Gonna get her up. Come on, up you get. Up. There you go. Around you go. So I've given her a bag in the under the skin, one in the vein, and that was just before we started the wash up, so probably 20 minutes ago, and now she's off. So she was pretty wobbly, like she was drunk, just when she came out of the bales. And the calf rearer said that 66 was up and about when she let them on the grass, so that's good. Good outcome.